As always, when they put out this information, you have to use discernment. You have to peel through the layers of propaganda and get to the bottom of the big picture here of what's really going on here on the world stage and beyond. As they're saying space-based weapons are a primary target at this point. They've obviously announced that this is the brand new sector of our military. Whether people want to scoff at it, laugh at it, or whatnot, this is what they're doing. This is where they're putting money, and there's a lot of talk from a lot of different countries in doing this. India has jumped into the race. Pakistan has talked about this. We've seen that China has already gone to the moon several times and has rovers on the moon. Now, the United States is talking about going to the moon next and having a base going around it constantly, and then doing a lot of different things involving the moon here in the next decade. Whether all that happens or not, yet to be seen. One thing's for sure, they're getting into this low orbit, right where you get up into the area where things can float in a geosynchronous orbit around the planet and not come crashing back down. They can stay in a position where they can go around the planet, but they're not like out in deep space. They're literally right there on the outside skim of the planet. So it's not out past Van Allen belts and other possible things that they don't speak of that could be going on. Of course, there's a lot of mystery. There's a lot of theory. But if you want to get caught up in the debates of all the smaller things, you can sometimes miss the bigger picture. That they could be telegraphing that they're about to pull off something in the sky. They've been spraying the skies across the globe. It's not just the United States. So this is a global agenda. Pay attention. Because you'll start to see there's something going on behind the curtain. It's not just a little old wizard. It's all these world leaders that you thought were enemies. Because the people are pawns that get sold out here on this planet. Any real leadership that they don't like, well, they track them down in the streets like they did Gaddafi, and you see what happens there. Any of the others that are master masons playing the game out here, well, like Xi Jinping, how do you think he views the people there? They rule with an iron fist. And Russia and China, they're two different countries here that are teaming up to counter the United States, obviously. We have the UK and others on our side in this instance. But when it comes to space, this is completely different, because when you can start blasting things on the ground, any location with a laser within milliseconds from any position, it changes things. Now, I've talked about North Korea's Shining Star satellites that are passing over this country, and they do so on multiple occasions every day. The EMP Commission warned about them. This isn't conspiracy crap. This is real truth. Our military laughed at it and said, all the things tumbling, it won't last. Yet it's still up there, passing over our planet every day. The Shining Star. Now think about that. Think about the whole stage being set here globally. The hand. Same one JFK warned you about. Same one that clipped him. And it clipped Martin Luther and Malcolm X and all the rest of them. That same hand. It's in motion. And I feel like there's an event on the horizon that involves something that will be a ruse on the whole world. We're gearing up for it, at least. We're heading in that direction, folks. Things to think about. So, wanted to drop some thoughts. Going to leave a link. Follow me on Twitter, y'all. Peace.